All right. Good morning or good evening if you're in the States right now. It is another live stream today. Very happy to be here. I am sick at the moment, as you can probably hear from my voice, which is not ideal. But coming through, we had a rough day yesterday. Super rough day. All our Fund of Futures family accounts are gone. All lost yesterday. Just over trading, really. So I really just need to have a more firm cutoff for 9 a.m. my time. So it's currently 7:48. So pretty much just an hour after the open is where I want to be trading till post that time. I feel like it just is not ideal for me anyway. So at Goat Fund of Futures accounts, you probably saw at the start too, we reloaded with some Traderfy accounts. Traderfy has honestly been my best firm in the past. So I just thought, hey, look, might as well just run it again, going with 5 select accounts. So these are the ones where you can get daily payouts. That's going to be the plan. I mean, if we can hit 5K every single day for a week, it would be unreal. I think up to 5 payouts, you get pushed a lot as well. So just wait and see. Excuse me. Let me just tidy up my platform real quick. I'll be right back. Back in action here. I'm going to try and resize this coupon code again. If you're wanting to get into futures and you're already going for account, obviously don't want to coerce anyone into doing anything they don't want to do, but you can use code FIT for 75% off some of the accounts. I think it's for the velocity plans. I personally have been trading with the prime plans. The premier plans seem pretty good too. But let's get into, let me actually start with my daily proverbs here. So this is something that I've been doing for a very long time. My mom actually put me on 31 proverbs. There's 31 days in a month. So really it's just one proverb per day. I understand that everyone is religious, so I'm not trying to push that down onto anyone. But I do think, especially proverbs, it's not really a verse in the Bible that goes too much about rights and wrongs in that regard, but I think it just has a lot of wisdom that you can apply into every single day life. And I've actually back tested the days that I do my daily proverbs, my win rate's 85%. So I'm not trying to fade that. Let's get into it. Son, if you accept my words and store up my commands within you, turning your ear to wisdom, applying your heart to understanding, indeed, call out for insight and cry aloud for understanding. And if you look for it as for silver, search for it as for hidden treasure, then you will understand the fear of the Lord and find the knowledge of God. The Lord gives wisdom. From his mouth comes knowledge and understanding. He holds success in store for the upright. He is a shield to those whose walk is blameless, for he guards the course of the just and protects the way of his faithful ones. I find this interesting. Not you can subtract God if you don't, but I just think it's interesting that if you look for understanding, you look for reason instead of just chasing the money. It typically is when the money comes. Then you understand what is right and just and fair, every good path. Wisdom will enter your heart, and knowledge will be pleasant to your soul. Discretion will protect you, and understanding will guide you. Wisdom will save you from the ways of wicked men, from men whose words are perverse, who have left the straight paths to walk in dark ways, who delight in doing wrong and rejoice in the perverseness. Paths are crooked, and who are devious in their ways. Wisdom will also save you from the adulterous woman, from the wayward woman with her seductive words, who has left the partner of her youth, ignored the covenant she made before God. Surely her house leads down to death, and her paths to the spirits of the dead. None who go to her return or attain the paths of life. Thus you will walk in the ways of the good and keep to the paths of the righteous. The upright will live in the land, and the blameless will remain in it. The wicked will be cut off from the land, and the unfaithful will be torn. Huge. Just do a quick prayer. God, thank you for a new day. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for charts trading to be able to do this. Pray for everyone watching for a profitable day. And yeah, please direct my trading. Just let me pray. Amen. Right. Setup is done. Now let's map out yesterday's value levels. Monday pushing up. The fact that we didn't just like gap up and run. The fact that we came down already. I know I say this every stream, but I'm going to be looking for we're at all-time highs, so I'm very open to being wrong in that idea. Really just got to remember that there's a high probability we're not going to be right here. We're using volume profiles, even just checking the week as a whole, so like on a daily chart after I mean, dude, what? Like, what is this, man? Especially now that we're sort of converging as well around the area. It's going to be interesting to see how this week pans out. I don't think we've had a bearish week, had a doji, but it's just been on 5 straight weeks. So this is going to be interesting, man. I think we're due for, like, I don't know, I'm not today, but just always got to stay ready for that. Now we're just going to mark out any sort of key levels, time frame, range. Market's going to be open in 5 minutes. And yeah, again, please excuse the sniffle. Not fun being sick, eh? Well, see you. Well, especially the higher time frames that tend to pull away to the body rather than just going. So key levels. Oh no, and I rest. So Gonna wait for the first 3-minute candle after the open here, see which direction leaning towards, and then run from that. Right, because just checking some news that Berkshire is looking to invest 10 billion into Google. Crazy. Crazy. Just signing in here, guys. Bear with me. I could open in 1 minute. Yeah. Market is open in 5 seconds. Alright, here we go. Push up and immediate close down off yesterday's point of control. Up. And we just really want to wait for that sort of first 3 minutes before we make any decisions here. Sort of hovering here. So we're gonna take the fades on our goat funded account here. See if we can hit a jack and try to bluff this guy off. So reload this. Alright, won that hand. Okay, 3 gives us a straight. Whoa, yeah, so it definitely looks like we want to lean short here. Just gonna wait for 1 more minute to go and we should be good. Wow, look at this thing go, man. Might actually jump in here. I'm gonna take myself out of this. It's just gonna sit me out for a bit here. Yeah, looking at this straight off those levels. We've got this 4-hour BISI right here. So ideally just a tiny little short play here is what I'm going to be looking at. Let's set up this copier. Pretty much all its starting balance here for these accounts. We're on day 3 out of 7. So let me just see, make sure. Oh, hold on. Copy is on now. Okay. It's a child. Going in for 2 here. And just looking for 600 bucks. Hopefully we have a short stream today. We can push back up into here. We're going to add into the position. Just sort of waiting for a rejection. We got movement here, so we can drop to a lower time frame. We do actually have some volatility. And then bang, there you go. Rejection right off that. TP for 600 down here. I'm just checking the levels on where that BC is. That's 462. It's actually a little bit higher than where we are right now. Oops. Shit. Higher time frame for that. Gonna be completely out if you use that. I'll do that. Oops, resting right here. Beautiful. I'm gonna add into this position here if we can get a decent closure. Beautiful. Nice. Adding in here. Just looking for 600. Crazy reaction right off the jump. Top should be at 500 really. Yep. Take it. Nice rejection here. Let's see what we close here on this 30-second. Yeah, nice. Just wait for that confirmation on the 1. Like, we're already in pretty good here. We don't need to continue to add into the risk. Looking good here as we're folding away. Yeah, beauty. Beautiful. We're just above our entry here. Beautiful. Break even here. So safe trade. See if we can just get this last little push. Beautiful. Last little push. It stops at this high now. Oh man, don't do it. Please don't do it. Please don't do it, man. I'll just double check, make sure, yeah, beauty. All accounts are copied. Booyah, guys. 600 across all 5 accounts here. Beautiful, beautiful trade. Very, very happy with that. So that should be day 4 for all of these accounts. Let me just check dashboard. Now the only issue is the consistency side of things. Gotta bring it all back, which is a bit frustrating. So yeah, that's day 3. It hasn't obviously updated for the trade just now. Equity should be at 51,200. Double check. Yep, about 51k for all of these. So yeah, very happy with that. Let me just let and cancel everything. Make sure there's nothing outstanding. And that's GOAT Fund of Futures done for today. A beautiful, beautiful trade. Very quick, in and out. No new news. This was the $10 billion in Alphabet coming in. So now we're pretty much just going to wait. I don't really need to do a whole lot. We can get back to this poker game. Um, oops, you've missed 3 and have to leave the table. Okay. That's cool. I'm just mindful there is that 4-hour busy which we've tapped into the... Okay, so we already came down here yesterday. It'll be interesting to see whether we just flood through or whether we want to reverse from here. Yeah, based on this M5, if we start closing bullish here, then might give us a green light to chase these highs here. Might look at taking this on the Traderify accounts here. So still combine, it's 40% consistency. So basically you have to pass in 3 days. Target's 3K, so I'm just aiming for 1K per day, and that should be enough for us here. So same strategy. I keep on doing this wrong. Like now, because we've had a winning day, right? We've gone short. Typically what's happened the past few days, which I'm aware of now, because we've had a winning day, then I just go and size up for 5 micros for short. Market could be reversing on us, takes us out for a stop, and then all of a sudden I'm sizing it to 10, 15, and then my account's gone. Whereas if I just go on for the 1 micro, once again, feel out which direction we're heading in, then add in once we've got some confirmation. That's a lot better to do. So back in on poker here now too. Easy fold. Just trying to play smart. Oh, I just realized I'm on NQ, not MNQ. Oh, dude. And for this exact reason, right? Like, man. If we get to 200, I'm taking myself out. Hopefully this momentum to the downside still wants to continue for us here, but man, this is kind of exactly what I was talking about. At least this wasn't my own volition. Pure accident here. I stop at 200. Pretty much this high, man. Oh, this is so yuck. Oh, this is so annoying. Stops at this high. Did not want to risk this much. We'll call with 4-5 suited here. It's brilliant flop, man. Brilliant flop. Let's see. Might have to reverse this if we don't stop right here. Dude, I'm kicking myself, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7, a 2, a diamond gets us there here. Two pair. It's not too bad, to be honest. That's rough. Okay, it looks like we're holding. At point of control here. Still have this massive gap to run up into. It's not a good spot to short. Hold. I'm able just to see when the time is going to run out through here. Okay, still down here. I'll probably shift back to the 30-second chart. Yeah, it's not looking too great, hey. I might just flatten this position here. Right, let's get out. Let's shift to M and Q before we make that mistake again. Okay, if it wants to drop, then we can just get back in. I'd rather that than this spill up and we're all of a sudden in crazy drawdown. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks a lot. Alright, one micro on the table here. Few seconds here. I'm just saying we haven't taken out these equal lows here too, so shorts still make a bit of sense to me. We can hit one of these levels. So we hit the 4-hour BISI. Hourly BISI is resting in there. Haven't tapped into yet. Let's draw a Fibonacci real quick. Yeah, we should be able to win this. Hopefully no diamond. That's not what we want to see. Okay. Yeah, so 62 retracement still down in here. I still think we spill a little bit lower, being completely honest. Bail in if he bets again. No. It's a good card to bet with. Okay, nice. The push, if we break past VWAP here, then I think we have a pretty good chance of pushing a lot higher. We could just use that 4-hour BISI as our entry to go long. I've caught the short move that I really wanted. This is ideally what I was eyeing. I mean, we could spill lower. There's definitely room for that, but I personally think we go up from here. Where to is the question. Okay, so we got this here now. Yeah, and only staying on till 9. We also do have some Lucid accounts too. I went with their pro accounts. I got 2 of them as well. Had drawdown yesterday, so save those for either New York or London session, I think, just because the amount that I need. So I'm down 1.2, target's 3K. Obviously got $800 left to draw down, so yeah, we got a little bit of time for these. We'll trade when there's a little bit more movement, a little bit more action. And now we're kind of just stagnant. That main move is done for now, so no closure above VWAP here. I'm gonna go for a short. Respecting this, respecting VWAP as well. We're gonna try and bluff this with the jack out. Oh dear. Whoa. Yeah, I so wish that was one micro on that initial short play, man. But that's the thing, like typically if I get stopped out twice in one direction now, that gives me the green light to flip. That's my strategy I've been rocking with at the moment. So if I try go short twice and I get stopped out twice, then I'm flipping long. 3 trades. If it's still red after that, more than likely the market's ranging or I'm just not in the right headspace. So let's see where we get this last M3 closure here. Oh my goodness, what is this, bro? Nice, starting to spill here. I reckon we just send it, eh? It's $1.50 on the line, so for the content. 9, please. Alright, split pot, we'll take it. We'll take it. Alright, 30 seconds to go here. Have a look. Alright, nice. Eight of hearts would be phenomenal. That's even better. Oh wow, what a hand. For bigs, we're gonna add into this position here. Oh my days, we are running now. Yo, that's crazy. Alright, so tapping into this hourly level. I just want to watch what we do. We can hit the stops right here. Everything's happening now, man. Let's get out of this. Haven't tapped it just yet. So 447. Very close. He's in the tank here as you make the all-in call. Folds, okay. Beautiful here. So I can't see where 47 is. Just check it on here. Okay, it's like we're bouncing back a bit here. Okay, wow. If we flip bullish here after taking out this liquidity, we're going in long. We at least took something off the table there, so. 30 seconds to go here. See if we recover. Yeah, looks like it. Wow. Wow. Lots of wicks to the downside now, so getting ready to go long here. Last few seconds. Whoa. And then drop down the last second. So I'm going to wait for the M5 here. I think it's just going to give us a bit more insight. I'm just trying to be a little bit more patient with my entries now too. I've been going a bit Rambo at the moment. 310 is actually my favorite hand in poker, believe it or not. So we're going to raise it up. I do not advise you do this, but 310 has, I don't know why, it's just got me out of the most sticky predicaments in the past. So let's see how it goes today. It's better when it's suited, to be fair, but 310's the hand, man. Nah, I'm already in. I'm already priced in, man. We gotta run it. Again, do not advise you do this. Don't raise with 310 off. Don't call raises. Don't go all in, but I'm going all in. We're already priced in, man. So let's do it. What did I say? What did I say, guys? 310. We're back double our starting stack now almost. That's crazy. 310 is goated, man. We're going for long here. Stops at this low. News. Looking for like a closure above these levels, especially above VWAP, and then we'll look to add in to the position. We will defend our 8-9. It's not a bad flop. It's not a bad turn card either. Terrible river. All yours. And the cool thing about winning a hand like 310 offsuit like that is now everyone thinks that like you don't know what you're doing. And so you can actually raise pretty heavy and people are just going to call you because they think that you have nothing. So reverse psychology strat. It's about halfway through into our session here. Just knowing that 9 o'clock, well, 7 will be the cutoff time here. Not doing a whole lot in this position here, to be honest. Click this, didn't close. Lose this low, we're still going to continue going lower. Nice. Decent hand here. This guy seems pretty loose too. Like he's always calling. He's in like every hand. That's not helpful. That's not helpful either. Nice. Primo. Looks like we might get stopped out here. Gets us up to 7. It stopped out. Another 1 micro position. Pretty much at the Fibonacci now for the 62% retracement, I'm pretty sure. So interesting to see whether we melt through or whether it's still just a little bit lower. Nice. Gonna call here. Give him the impression that he's ahead. Okay, well that helps. Because we're all in here too. Bang. It's gonna be a huge hand here, guys. Huge hand. Okay, that's not good. No diamond. Thank you. Oof. Sweat. Also love 7 deuce too. Just because everyone knows, like, why would you play it? So, looking at this reaction here. Looking for push past all of this. All of this. We're not gonna be that silly. Still no closure with the body below this candle here. That's a micro closure. I'm not even going to count that. So let's see if we can push. That area low here, so we just made more equal lows here, so I'm not liking longs until we take all of this out. You got a 5, buddy? Yeah, I want to see volume sort of stack up as well. Oh, crazy. Just want to see a decent amount of volume coming in here. Let's see, the most we've had was before. Oh, sorry, no. Most volume we've had is to the downside. If we get back to 60, I'm going to take myself at the table, just double our money and then dip. Came in with 30 big blinds, so waiting to see some sort of volume. Bullish closure on the last M3. Decent gap. Go back up and fill here. So I like this. Taking out these lows, falling in line with the 62% retracement. and push back up to at least here. We could just pass through all the time, or we push up here and then at least want to see this taken first since we're so close. But if we start pushing away, okay. Ideally a 3. So you have an 8 here, then a 9 gets it. It's not It's a whole lot of waiting, man. Whole lot of waiting. If I can draw a connection. It was 4-7. Closure above VWAP gives me a green light to chase this long too. Just need to keep in line with a 15-minute to be. Gonna try. Oh. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's not good. Oh, dude, the set of 2s. Crazy. Dang. That's not good. Alright, that's cool. That's the $1.50. But when we got a bit more time, maybe potentially in the evening, I'd love to do a tournament. Obviously play a little bit more serious. But yeah, we'll cross that bridge once we get there. Cool. Thanks, Poker. We're approaching this level. There we go. We can get in for a long here. anticipating this area to hold here. 62% placement. Not a bad spot to go long to. Keep it at 1 micro for now. Good reaction right off the bat. Just want to see an inversion of this, you know. Looking good so far. Just don't want to see this. Oh. At 20 minutes to go. Okay. I think if we can get to 1,000, we need 1,200 because of this stupid NQ mini that we took by accident. A lot better patience today, I will say, compared to the past few days. Again, because I like take a winning trade off some accounts and then I'm like, we're good to go, like we're set, we made our money. No bueno. Okay, cool. It's updated here now, so gotta wait for end of day for this to update. But just seeing where our consistency's at. So 54%. Still got 4 more days, so as long as we're still hitting our 600, we should be okay. So not the greatest sign, but it is on a smaller time frame here, so you can expect that it might hover around this level for a little bit until we get obviously some volume in one direction or another. Highest volume was this candle here. Let's see, apart from pretty high volume here. One at this high, closing at that level. Add another 5 if we move more in profit. We're just trailing stops on a M1. I like this entry though. All-time highs retracing to 60% yesterday. Right, maybe no bueno. Down to that level, and that was the worst getting in trades like this, trying to go. So this would be our second long attempt. Get stopped out again here, and we're going for one more short attempt. The first trade I'm just not counting. Okay, but it still looks like we won. That last trade for the day. Continuing the short movement. I'm pretty heavy with the size here. In fact, we're already pushing down to, not the greatest sign for reversal. Get stopped out, we're done here. Take the 500 for the day. Come back. Later when we got a bit more movement, but again, just running with the strat. If we get stopped out twice in one direction, third trade we flip. That's it. It just prevents me from like marrying a bias and continuing to short when we're moving higher, or continuing to go long and break past all this. That in. See where our next target would be on the downside. Probably 37. Expecting, I just don't want this to shoot go back up now on us. Like break past here. least we're starting to get some movement now. Just see. Let's watch it fast. Try and move the stops obviously to break even as soon as possible. And it's 370, I believe. So we've got a fair way to go down. Okay, add in here. Oh, looking for 1.4 if we get that. That's not what. Big wick and then reversal back here. I'm gonna get out. Definitely not what we wanted to see there. This kind of falls in line with our long play now too, but yeah, done for today, guys. We'll come back a little bit later. Super frustrating, but it is what it is. Still planning everything all right. Looks like we're still gonna hold it. It is what it is. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Good stream, to be honest. 5 accounts still all hit TP. These ones a little bit rough with the -200. Should be about -300 for these accounts, but it is what it is. Thanks for tuning in, guys. See you next time.